Where are my sticks? Hey, I am so nervous. Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. We appreciate all the video support that we've got in our last video. So today we'll be answering all of your guys' questions while we eat sushi.
It's a lot of sushi.
Once again, my name is Brittany.
And I'm Ricky. How you doing?
Okay, so let's dig in. So what do we have here?
This is from our favorite restaurant, sushi restaurant, Mikuni's.
Mikuni.
I'll go for my rolls first. This is a Japanese mafia roll, Kaiser roll, and the DMC roll. Go ahead, honey.
This is a zigzag shrimp roll.
Mm-hmm.
This is a Saving Nemo roll.
Love it.
And this is an avo Q roll.
That already looks great. Wow.
So mine are like mainly veggie, except for this one that has cooked shrimp.
Mm-hmm.
And yours are
pretty much
exotic.
Exotic fishes, and if you want to call it exotic, but yeah, they're just fishes. It's just tunas, salmons, and it's delicious.
Awesome. Okay, so let's dive right in.
All right, cool.
Go ahead and start.
Alrighty, here we go. Cheers. Alrighty, dip. Oh, we gotta go.
Mmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Delicious.
That's really good.
Mmm.
Man.
I forgot to turn off my timer.
Timer 4?
My fasting timer. I'm recording with my phone.
Yep.
This is our first meal of the day.
It is my first meal of the day, yes.
And my first meal of the day. Delicious.
Break off a little bit of wasabi here.
Oh, by the way, this style of video is called a Sushi Mukbang.
What she said. Oh, it's delicious.
Most popular on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is like our go-to restaurant, maybe like every other weekend. So good.
If some of you guys follow me on my other social media, you've seen this in my posts. Like, we go to date night here all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I usually cut this in half.
Well, hey, you gotta do it now.
No way!
No. Oh no.
No.
Ruined it. You just ruined it. Put down in the comments and see how bad that is. That's horrible. She has to cut it in half.
I probably could down it, but I'm not trying to make a mess.
Oh no. Well, yeah, I'll just ruin perfectly good sushi and cut it in half. Anyways.
Okay, so we get started on questions?
Yeah, let's do the questions.
Okay.
Go ahead before I finish all of them.
Okay.
Go ahead.
We're answering questions all about us.
Mm-hmm.
And it's mainly, like couples questions.
Mm-hmm.
First one is, how did we meet?
How did we meet? Well,
How did we meet, Ricardo?
correct me on the year, 2009. We met in a retail store. That's where I worked.
My first job.
And we've always asked our closest friends about it. I still don't know how we personally met, but that's how we met. At her first job, and that was my second job. My first job was actually in another retail store. And pretty much, I first saw her, I was like kind of curious on who she was. Did not know it was going to lead to all of this, and eventually we'll explain later, but I had a little crush on her without even knowing, without even knowing a whole lot about her. Like, I just saw her and I immediately knew, I'm like, something about her, I really was interested in her. So kind of like shocked that we're still here at this point. So go ahead, honey. I want you to explain, because I still can't explain how we even first met. Like,
Okay. So my first job, his second job?
Second, yes.
And like he said, he was a friend of our mutual friend. Shout out to Bella. And I think she invited us out bowling. Like that.
I think it was a work event, to be quite honest with you. I think it was a work event, bowling event.
Yeah, something
and
like
we had
that.
to make our own shirts and stuff like that.
Anyway, so he comes over and he's like coming over with a big old crush on me.
Sorry.
And I didn't know who you were or anything. But let's just say you made me very nervous because I was like, who is this guy? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's how we met. We met in retail. I had just turned 18 and you were?
I was 20.
Wow.
Oh, how are your rolls?
Oh.
Good?
Hmm.
Next question.
Careful. The second question is, who was interested first?
Me. that was me. That was a given.
And I wasn't interested until way later.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely had a connection like back in the day, but at first, like, we didn't date right away or anything. I would say like I did like him. We went out a lot. We became best friends. This is back at the retail store again. And we hung out all the time. Like, he was a really good friend. He's someone I could talk to like 24 hours. Like, we could really talk about anything and anything for forever and ever.
Mm-hmm.
We've always been like that.
It got to a point to where, like, after work, if someone was off early, we would stay in the parking lot, wait for the other person to leave to get off of work, and then we hang out. Like, sometimes it'll be 2 hours, 3 hours. Ridiculous, but we stayed and we waited.
It kind of makes us sound like a loser, but but I mean,
not even a loser, not even.
I mean, at that point, we were so young that our coworkers became our friends, and even now, like, we're still friends with those coworkers from back in the day. So that goes to show like how close a bond we made while we worked there.
Right.
And so we just always wanted to be around each other. Okay,
Next
so question number 3.
Go on.
Who said I love you first?
Probably me. I think I did.
I feel like you are the safe answer, but no, it might have been me. Because remember when we were outside at night and like leaning up against the car? And I was just like, I just love you, I think.
I want to say that's how it happened.
Honestly,
not 100%.
We don't remember because we have such a long history that it was probably him first, and then when we got together, it was probably
you.
I don't know though, because remember when we were.
I mean, I was sprung already. Like, you know. Okay, look.
I've never heard you describe yourself like that.
This probably might have been me first off. Like, probably the 13 plus years ago, that might have been me. I mean, like, I think outside, yeah.
Outside my cousin's house,
Yeah.
you did tell me that you told me you basically love me.
I pretty much did.
Like he was like, I want to be with you and keep you forever and ever. And I like started bawling my eyes out.
Mm-hmm.
That was so sweet.
Oh.
It's like you wait to hear that forever. And I had no idea he still felt like that
Yeah.
about me after years and years. So look at us.
And now we're here.
And now we're here and it's causing us to stop eating.
Yeah, for real. Back to eating.
At this point, we're gonna run out of questions before we're done.
Yeah, probably. We're good.
Oh, I think I could put this one in my whole mouth. See?
Can she?
Because of the shape.
I don't know. We'll see.
Oh my god.
Can she? Can she? Can she? Can she? Oh, yeah, she can. Good.
Mm.
That cucumber really cools it down. So good.
I really like that. Okay.
Yummy.
Next question is, tell the viewers something they don't know about us.
Okay. Something they don't know about us?
Back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day, back in our retail days, we would often pass each other by and we always leave little notes, like little trinkets, I guess you want to call it.
At work?
Yeah, like little post-it notes. We had little lockers and we always put notes on her inside of her locker. And so what she didn't know, and what I kind of like did is I kept every single one of those little post-it notes or little paper notes inside of a cube. I actually put those inside, and fast forward to where we're at now, I kind of surprised her with it. I'll be like, hey, not gonna lie, I actually kept these for this long. And we literally did like a little time capsule thing, and we took the top off and we were reading them one by one. We were laughing, smiling, and I think it was like one of those things to where like how cute we were back then with those post-it notes. I'm sorry, my nose is itchy.
So basically when we were working together, we would just write each other notes at work, in our lockers, leave them on our car.
Literally when we're passing by, when she's a cashier, I'm walking by and
pretend
I'm dropping
to like
them.
shake his hand and he'll like leave it there. And you wonder why I'm like so nervous. I didn't know that he kept those notes. Like he has those notes to this day, which is like more than 20 plus notes. But he has like a little cube, and it's like Super Mario cube, and he has all my notes in it. And I just like, I think the day that you showed me, I got teary-eyed. I was like, oh my gosh, you love me that much.
I know, I kept them for that long. Didn't throw them away.
Something you guys don't know about me is that during that time that we worked in retail, we worked together for like 3 years already?
3 years,
3 years. So it was a lot of history during that time. And because he would leave me little notes and stuff, I would get really nervous. And I was a cashier, so I'm like talking to the public, customers, and I'm like sweating because he's walking by, like leaving me little notes.
And I didn't know that.
I was sweating buckets. Like I felt like I couldn't talk when he was around. I just like couldn't wait for him to like leave the premise or leave the area that I was working.
Yeah.
Because I would get so nervous, like I didn't know how to function.
And I would purposely do that just to get a reaction.
And I know you would.
Like,
You'd walk hecka slow by me, and I'm like, oh, just go away.
Yeah.
Because I knew, like I knew you had a crush on me, so I would get really nervous. I might have liked you a little bit too back then.
That's awesome.
Next question.
Yep. Go ahead.
Where was our first date?
First date, huh? I got put sushi in my mouth.
Oh, sorry. We can eat too.
Right.
We gotta eat this because we're run out of questions here.
Okay.
We got so much food left.
So it kills me when you cut it in half. Oh,
I'm
geez.
sorry, honey.
All right. First date.
I'm trying to make a scene.
Our first date was the baseball game, right?
I thought it was the movies.
The movies? Oh, it was the movies. Yeah, it was the movies. I'm sorry.
You don't know.
My bad.
You have a picture of it.
I do have a picture of it. Yeah.
But you got hacked.
That's right. Yeah, I did get hacked. Yeah.
Anyways, yes, I do think it was the movies.
Yeah, we went have lunch first. We had Mongolian barbecue first.
Do you really know that? I don't remember that.
We had Mongolian barbecue. And then I remember I asked you, I was like, hey, I know the new popular movie right now is Avatar. You want to go see it? You know, it's on me.
And I was like, the movie with the blue people?
Yep. And yeah, we did. She said yes. I went out on a little date night and we watched Avatar. I know, right? We're old. Avatar, right? What was that like? I don't even remember what year that was, but
1 billion years ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. But yeah, went and saw Avatar and went, took her home. That was her first date.
Did I kiss you?
Did not. Did not kiss me.
I'm so sorry, honey.
That's cool. I got a lot more now than back then, so.
Oh, wow. Just wow.
Just wow indeed.
Okay.
Thank you.
That was good. Next question. How did we know that we were the one? How did I know you were the one, and how did you know I was the one? You want me to answer or you answer?
I'll let you answer this one first.
Sorry. For me, I would say that I came to a point in my life where when we crossed roads, like later on in life, so this time, we met up for lunch for the first time, and I just felt so seen, so heard. It was so easy to talk to him. And I had immediately recognized that in my previous relationships, it was like we were speaking different languages. And when I would talk to him, it would just flow. Like, I just felt like I was with my best friend, and I felt like, at that point, I felt like, why hadn't I been doing this the whole time? But I knew, like, it was my fault. Like, I was in my own way, basically.
Right, I got you.
And so I feel like, you know, when you go through life, you kind of get, you know, dragged through the trenches, but for a reason. Like, everything that had happened to me, like, led me up to that exact moment in time to where, like, I'm able to make a decision and say, hey, like, this is what I want, this is what I don't want. And it just worked. Like, I just felt safe, I felt heard, I felt loved. And I feel like that sounds like really basic, but like, I honestly had never really felt that before.
Wow.
You know? I mean, if I did, it came with some other like extravagant downside, you know what I mean? But with you, like, I just feel like everything was so easy. Like, it was just like green lights the whole time. Don't you feel like that?
I felt like that, yeah.
Like, there was nothing in our way. Like, it was just, honey, I just love you. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like,
love you too.
I guess that's why people say, like, when you know, like.
Yeah, I do agree on that. Yeah, I do.
So I don't know if that answers the question, but I just felt like you were my best friend, and it just worked, and I was in a different place, and I was like, you know what? This is a wonderful man.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, to answer that question, from my point of view, like, my perspective is pretty much, I felt like communication was lost in those last relationships. I just, you know, we both didn't communicate right. We weren't in the right headspace and things like that.
So kind of like you also spoke different languages?
Yeah, we spoke different languages too, exactly. And so when me and you, when we went out to lunch.
The first time.
And sat down and we started talking, and it got to a point to where, like, when I was talking to you, it almost felt like we'd never lost the step. And we just kept going, and like nothing had happened. And I was just like, oh geez. And I was like, oh, what am I doing?
I felt the same way.
Like, it was weird. It was just
so easy. Like, the flow was just there. And
I was slightly nervous too, and like my stomach was kind of turning a little bit. I was just like, oh man, or is this gonna be different? Is it gonna be, you know, like,
we hadn't seen each other in
it
like,
was nuts.
in like
nuts.
What, like 4 years?
Yeah, something like that. 4 years. Yeah, and then the rest is history.
That's true. Honestly, I felt the same way. Like, it just felt like natural. It felt like no time had went by between us, and I think they call that a click.
Yeah, I think so.
And I think people can see, like, our happiness kind of just like radiates. And
yeah, we are happy. I mean,
we're like best friends, and I tell him everything. And honestly, I told you everything back then.
Same here.
And maybe that's kind of what helped the foundation of our relationship, is that we would just tell each other everything all the time. And yeah. So that's that question.
And that's that question.
When did you know you were going to propose to me?
Ooh, this
I'm
question.
getting full.
Well, when did I know I was going to propose? Well, it got to a point to where, well.
Shout out to Perla for this question.
Yeah, thank you, Perla. It got to a point to where I was happy. Like, I was really happy. Everything was easy. Everything was fun, and we loved hanging out with each other. And
we talked all the time.
You
were like glowing, and I was glowing too.
Yeah, like when I'm at work and I feel my watch rumble, I look down and I always smile because I know it's her. And so
I remember being at work, and people would literally come up to me and be like, "You're different," and I'm like, "What do you mean?" And the only thing different about me was that I started dating Ricky. And I literally remember even Perla came up to me and she was like, "You look really happy." And I was like, "I am really happy." Yeah. And just like my whole aura changed.
Yeah, so my coworker saw the same thing. Like, I wasn't going to work all angry and serious and stuff like that. I was happy. Yeah, I felt much happier at work, and I know my work is, you know, not the most pleasing at times, but I was happy. Long hours, yes, I know.
He works long hours.
And my coworkers saw it. My family saw it. They knew that I was happy. Yeah, so my friends and coworkers and family were noticing a change in my behavior, and like I was more happier. Like I wasn't like as serious, and like I was happy-go-lucky at times, and it's because of you, and I do thank you for that. And so, how did I know that she was the one? Because of that, I was happy. My mood changed. Let me see what other word I should say.
I never heard you really put it like that.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it gets to a point where like, oh, I'm happy to wake up. And I wake up and I look over, I'm like, oh, there she is. So like, and then it was easy for me to say, I want to marry this woman. Mm-hmm. And when did I buy a ring? Probably, what, like 5 months into the relationship?
You bought me a ring.
I bought it really quick. It was 2 months? Oh, dang.
We got together in July, and you bought a ring in the early days of October.
Yeah, the early days of October. Yeah.
So, August, September, October. Yeah, like 2.5 months.
Like 2.5 months? Jeez, I didn't think it was that quick. My bad.
However, into our next question, he proposed. He didn't propose until, what was it, like a year and some change later.
Correct.
A year and a couple months later, with that ring that he bought. So it wasn't that sudden. You were just like, I'm gonna get her and put this on her. Mm-hmm. And then, yeah, your proposal went really well, by the way. Like, I love what you said. You were very emotional.
I broke down in tears.
But I like what you said.
Yeah. I like, now watching that video, I'm just like, come on,
why did
man.
I cry?
Like, why? Like, why'd you
I
do
wasn't
that?
prepared for that. Ah!
I wasn't prepared for it either. And, you know, man. Oh, well. But it came from the heart. That's where my emotions came from. And so, yes, I did cry.
And I did say yes.
Yes, she did. She laughed first. And I'm like, oh, no, she's going to say no.
No, I laughed as soon as you asked. As soon as you asked.
It was like one of those like shy laughters and stuff like that. Like that.
Like when you got down on your knee and asked.
Yeah.
Like, will you marry me? I sort of laughed.
Yeah.
You don't like laugh. It was just like, a giggle.
A giggle? Okay, giggle. We're going to go with yeah. And I asked for her hand in marriage on her birthday. Yeah, but that day was memorable for sure.
It was. I couldn't believe it.
No.
These next ones are just questions for funsies. Who spends the most money?
Me.
Yeah. Next question.
That's me. Yeah, just
Who
go.
spends the most money?
Next.
He also makes the most money. What do we do for fun?
Go out, movies, date night. I like when we actually sit down and we play Mario Party. That's really fun.
Yeah, we have the Mario Party Jamboree, and I had never really played that stuff before. I mean, like, I played Mario, like, back in the day, but when you had, you know what's funny is that when you moved in, like we basically saw each other's, like, game consoles, and he had all the ones I didn't have, and I had all the ones he didn't have, so it was kind of funny to be like, oh, we complete each other. And another fun fact is when he moved in, he had the same furniture set as I did. So the whole house matches. So when I say our relationship was green lights, those are some of the things that I'm talking about. We have the same stuff.
It's the same color scheme.
Shout out to IKEA.
Thank you, IKEA. It's like,
no, but it's like actually the same model of dressers and stuff. Like,
oh yeah,
everything's the same.
Oh yeah.
What else do we do for fun? So we do video games. We do date night, sushi nights. We used to do like pizza. And Casamigos nights.
Oh yeah, pizza and Casamigos was blast. And then we decided to eat healthy, not like this.
So then we changed
to eat healthy
to pizza and salad.
Yeah, so we started eating a little bit healthier and salad.
We went to another restaurant for
Boring,
that.
right? Nah, just kidding. Pizza's still good.
And then
we like to sightsee, so we go, you know, to the Bay Area.
We love a good San Francisco day.
And we like taking trips. Disneyland is always a big hit. When it comes to Disney.
We kind of want to go to some beaches next. Like,
I think our next goal will probably go to Glass Beach. What is it called? Glass Beach?
What is it called?
Shark Fin Cove and Half Moon Bay.
Just up and down the California coast, basically. Okay, anyways, So yeah, we do sightseeing, like beach hopping. We do, we like to do like double date with our friends and family too. And I love to take like a good photo. So like wherever we go, I'm the one who's always like capturing moments. So on every trip and stuff we go to, I'm always the one like with the camera out. Okay, and last question is, who does Remy love the most? Remy is our Chihuahua, our long-haired Chihuahua. He's 7 or 8?
8, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. He's 8.
So Remy is our long-haired Chihuahua. He's about to turn 9 this year. I'll probably insert a picture.
He loves me during the day because I play with him.
And he loves me during the night because he loves to sleep with me. So it's actually really funny because he'll play and play and play and play with Ricky all day. And then when he wants to go to sleep, he'll come over to me to sleep. Like, I'm just his safe spot. So I feel like it's like equal. I feel like whoever's not home, he'll just wait at the door for. So, and sometimes he cries for us. So I would say both of us equally.
If someone's busy, like if we're at the house and one's busy, either like, you know, the shower or they like cleaning, then Remy will go to the one that's not busy.
The one that's available.
The one that's available, exactly.
Something I've noticed about Remy is that, I don't know if it's his age or if it's his lifestyle or if it's you or both of us together, but he is like suddenly so happy. His tail is always wagging. He was never really a dog that like wagged his tail too much unless he was like nervous or anxious about something, but he's like always wagging his tail.
Yeah, he is.
But it's like at a slow, happy pace, and he has a smile that you can see.
Yeah, to a point to where that smile is like a grin, like all the way
like
up
you
there.
can
all
see
the
it.
way
He's
up
so
there.
spoiled, and then he'll come up to us and just give us a hug.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I think that concludes our video.
Yep.
I knew for sure I wasn't gonna eat everything.
I got close. I'm down to the last 2. Yeah.
So I got leftovers for later. But thank you guys for joining us on this Q&A.
We do appreciate it. We do appreciate it. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you guys saw the whole video, kudos to you because you stayed for the video.
If you made it this long, press like, subscribe, follow.
Right down there.
And
and comment down below if you guys want to see any other activities or more of this mukbangs, if you want to call it. I don't know if that feel right. If I even said it right.
This was delicious. Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Leave us a comment down below what you want to see next. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
We'll see you in the next one. I'm sorry. I got come here. Let me see.
Oh, I waited forever, Pop.
You right?
He's so cute. Do you want to go?